Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Train here, and welcome to a brand new series that I like to call How to Sync. Now, this is a series that has been widely requested over the course of my YouTube journey, and I finally decided to do it. Only reason why I haven't done it so far is, well, you know, I didn't want to. But now, I decided I wanted to do it, and to teach you guys how to make semi-good gun syncs, you know, the way I like to do it. So, this will be a few episode series where I get to tell you the basics on editing and recording and, you know, graphics and stuff like that, so that you guys can make some nice high quality gun. Okay, not high quality. I'm not gonna throw it out there that I'm good. Semi-par good gun syncs out there, and uploading them onto your channels and see, you know, if you can get a community started. So let's get right into this. Today's episode is going to be recording, and since gun syncs, you know, the majority of them pretty much have guns and weapons and stuff like that, you need to record them, or you can download packs from other channels by just searching up gunsync pack for a certain game. And the game I'm doing today, obviously, is Paladins. No, it's Overwatch. Anyways, so the basis of how to start is you have to create a custom match. So you go to game browser, you create a match, and you go to settings. So I already have a preset that I like to title Gunsync. It's pretty simple as that, but I'll go into the details here. So, heroes. Okay, Ashe, you know, she is new, so I gotta turn that all on. All heroes are on. Alright? For the hero in general, ability cooldown needs to be down to 0. Ultimate generation needs to be quick, and you need to enable ultimates already. So this will go by faster. Back then, it took a while to get ultimates. You had to wait, and it just would be a pain. But now, you can get them immediately when you spawn in. Next, gotta go back, go to modes, and turn skirmish on. So there's no objectives, there's no like Athena talking in the background. Just, you need to have skirmish on, so it's a blank game. And then, maps. You could do whatever map you want. So, let's say I just wanted to do Rialto. For this gun sync, I'm going to be using my Rialto pack, but I'll show you how I made this gun sync pack. So, just put yourself on either team, whichever team you want, and start the game. So, usually, I would, you know, just go in a random order to pick what hero I wanted to go first, based on how easy it is to record them. Other than that, usually I would probably go, you know, first to last. But, we're just gonna go simple, and just do a random hero. Let's just go with Tracer, okay? Because I'm already Tracer. Yes, that was cringy, I know. Anyways, you select your hero, and since you have unlimited cooldowns, Tracer can go literally anywhere as much as you want. So, for this gunsync pack, I had to look around different spots where good lighting was, because the sun's over there, and then I had to look for a good spot. So, this corner, I found out to be pretty good with lighting. And when you're doing a gunsync pack, or, you know, getting sounds, you have to stay in the same spot. So, pretty much, you have to go to this exact same spot and record all of your abilities, and I decided to aim at the top of that tower there. So, as you can see my HUD all the way, you know, on the screen. The way to remove that is either Alt-Z, or as I binded it to B, and removes the HUD completely, so you can have a nice, clean screen with no crosshair, no health, no nothing, just the weapons in all their glory. Now, obviously, when you record a gunsync pack, you need to record all of the hero's abilities. But before you do that, since the heroes, you know, make, you know, voice sounds, like her melee sounds, for example, you don't really want that. You want the actual, you know, punch sound. So what you gotta do is you gotta go to options and sound. And here, you could turn down the in-game voice volume. This will mute any of the heroes' voices, and Athena voices too. So you won't be able to hear it, and then you just get that nice sound. So now, what you gotta do is obviously go back to disabling your HUD. And this is what I like to call just recording the abilities, not the ultimate. Ultimates are saved for extra clips, if you want to. But first, you gotta record the simple one-shots. This will give you a little chance to do like some little quick, you know, shooting, etc. Then what you like to do next is reload. You'll get the sounds of reloading, because every sound can be used in a gun sync. It's not really a gun sync then, it's a sound sync, but anyways, it's a gun sync. Next, do a full charge shot. That'll make sure you get the nice spraying sounds that you can use like for any song that has, you know, sounds that would look like, would sound like it's spraying. Next, use a recall. Since I'm standing still, it'll keep in the same spot. And this can be used for like rewind sound effect or anything that would sound similar to it. Then next, either you can use her blink going forward or going backward. Personally, I don't want her to move because it'll look a little bit like the screen's going back and forth. So I'm just going to hold my S key, make it look like I'm walking backwards, and then I'm going to press shift. Or her, you know, whatever key you have binded to her blink. This will keep her in the same spot, but it'll also have the same sound. So you'll have the effect of her blinking, but it'll still be in the same sound so it won't look like the screens are moving back and forth. Okay, so next, she also has sounds when she's meleeing someone. Obviously, there's no subject in front of me to melee, but she makes a sound when she's just, you know, punching the air. Now, you want to get, like, maybe 1 or 2 of those in. And a major thing I want to tell you before, you know, you actually record your stuff, make sure to always leave at least maybe, like, a few seconds in between each time you're doing maybe ability or a shot, because it'll give you time to have like, you know, little pause moments in your gun sync without having to jump to a next clip right away or jump to a next ability right away, because then it won't seem that good. This is why it takes a while to make a gun sync pack, because you have to really wait a bit. But next, we're going to be doing our ultimate. So Tracer has a repulse bomb ultimate, and the way she does it, she just throws it on the ground. But obviously you got to create another recording file, so after that you stop it and you create a new one. So obviously disable HUD again, and then you press Q and let it go. Obviously that has a sound by itself, and then once you finish that, you're good. But she does say something when she throws out her pulse bomb. So let's just go back to sound and turn her sound back up. So once you get that there, record another clip. Let's see what she says. She either says, "Here you go," or something else. I don't remember what she says, but let's go with it.
Wait for it.
Or wait for it. You can use these abilities, I mean the voice lines, as a way to make the gunslinger seem more interesting. Make it a little bit more appealing, especially with the song that you're doing. So you could also hear this.
Time's up.
Apparently she says 3. Didn't know that. But you can use these and record them whichever way you want and see which one you want perfectly.
Bombs away.
There's 4. There's 4 ultimate voice lines. Didn't know that. But anyways, whichever one you want to do, you can record each one of them, and then whichever one fits your gun sync or fits your, you know, pleasure, sure, go ahead.
Here you go.
And Here You Go is the one I like personally. That's pretty much the basis of it. So once you're done with that hero, obviously, you gotta go back to spawn and change heroes. So let's say I wanted to do, I don't know, let's go with Soldier. Obviously, you can have any skin you want, any golden weapon or not if you want. I just, you know, do whatever. Sometimes I always do the classic skins in my gunsmith packs. But, you know, this is just your preference. So you have to go back, aim at the exact same spot, and then record all the abilities again, obviously with the removed HUD. This may take a while, but eventually you get it done. Now, after half an hour, or 28 minutes, around that, you do get kicked out of the game, so you have to recreate again. So I recommend saving your game settings to a preset, so you don't have to go through the settings all over again and just reconfigure them. Saving them as a preset is so much easier and so much quicker that you can get this done much easier. So once you've done all that, make sure to put them into a folder after you found them in your recording file. Since I use Shadowplay, all the videos go into one specific folder on my hard drive. And then once you're with that, you create a folder, title it whatever you want, but I'd say just make it simple, put Rialto Gunsync Pack, or whatever map you did. And then from there on, you can now make a gunsync, and you'll see that in episode 2.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking